Hello everyone, welcome to Pilates with Kens. Today I'll be guiding you through a 16-minute full body Pilates workout. I am 33 weeks pregnant in this video, so this video is meant for everybody. So let's get started. We'll start by doing just a simple forward fold to stretch our hamstrings. My belly is in the way, so I'm pulling my legs slightly apart. Go ahead and drop your head and shoulders, flex your feet. Take a nice inhale and a nice exhale. We'll go ahead and stack our spine and pull our arms out to a T to begin our saw. We'll begin by taking a nice inhale, and we'll exhale, rotate to the left and pull our right hand to our left ankle, pulsing twice. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, turn to the right and pull our left hand to our right foot, pulsing twice. Repeat that series and try to pulse even further than the last time. We'll do two more here. Exhale, exhale, inhale, twist, exhale, exhale. Nice job. Let's slowly come up to our feet in a standing position towards the back of the mat. We'll take a nice inhale, pull the arms out to the side, and exhale, slowly tucking the chin and rolling down vertebra by vertebra, dropping the head and shoulders, and holding here for a moment. Begin to roll up one vertebra at a time, restacking that spine, and again taking a nice inhale, exhale, tuck the chin, and roll down one vertebra at a time, slowly releasing the hamstrings, and hold it here. Last one, we'll slowly roll up, pull the arms wide, take a nice inhale, and exhale, slowly roll down. Tuck the chin, hike those hips up to the ceiling, and relax. Go ahead and pedal your knees, bending one and straightening the other. We'll pull our arms over to the left side of the mat, and slowly walk our hands over to the right side, trying to keep those legs straight. Let's come back to center and slowly walk out to a high plank position. From here, you can go ahead and drop your knees and release your toes, but we just want to focus on keeping our body straight from the crown of our head to our knees, or from the crown of our head to our toes. Go ahead and tuck those toes back under and press back into a pike or down dog position. We'll exhale, pull through back to that high plank, and inhale back to the pike. Again, if you choose, you can drop down to the knees when we come into the plank position, and then press back into that full pike position. Nice job. Exhale, pull through to center, and inhale back to the pike. Last one. Exhale, pull through center, drop those knees, and we'll hold. Let's pull through to our side high plank position. Again, you can be on your knees here, making sure our right shoulder is stacking over the right wrist. Let's lift the left arm up to the ceiling and hold. And from here, we'll do our hip dips. So we're dropping our right hip down to the mat and exhaling, pulling through to that side plank. Inhale down, exhale, pull. We'll do three more here, and two. Last one. Nice job. And take a rest. We'll pull through back to that high plank, and we'll rotate and open up to the right side. Now we'll be on our left hand, left shoulder is stacking over our left wrist, and our right hand is up to the ceiling. We'll hold here for a couple of seconds and get into the proper position. We'll begin our hip dips, dropping our left hip down now to the mat and exhaling as we pull through to the ceiling. Inhaling down, exhale, pull. Let's do 3 more here. And 2. Stay strong, last one. Excellent work, and we'll pull through back to that high plank position. We'll hold it here, keeping our core nice and engaged, trying to pull the belly button to our spine and our ribs down and in. 3, 2, 1, and we'll press back into that child's pose. Open your knees wide, release the shoulders, and press your forehead into the mat. We'll slowly come back up, releasing out of that child's pose position, and we'll come onto our right knee and our right wrist. We want our right shoulder stacking over that right wrist, and we'll lift the left leg parallel with the ground. The left hand can be behind the nape of the neck or on the hip if that's comfortable. We'll exhale, swoop that leg forward, and inhale back just past the midline. We want to focus on keeping the spine nice and straight here, so as you pull the leg back, we're not arching our lower back. Exhale, pull, inhale back. You can go as far as pointing the foot forward and flexing back. Let's do 3 more here. Exhale, pull forward, and 2. Try to lift that leg a little higher. Last one. And we'll hold and pulse the leg up and up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop that leg. Nice work. And we'll come over to the other side here, making sure our shoulder is stacking over our wrist. Pull the leg up parallel with the ground. Excellent work. Exhale forward, inhale back. Remember to keep the chin nice and high here. It's very natural to want to shrink the chin into the chest. Nice job, stay with me. We've got 4 more here. And 3, 2, last one, and we'll hold, pulse up and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. Shake it out. We'll transition into a little core series here. If you're earlier on in your pregnancy or you're not pregnant at all, you can lay all the way down on your back. If you are pregnant or further along in your pregnancy, you can prop yourself up onto your shoulders like you see me doing here. We want to remember to keep our chest open and our chin high if you are propped up on your elbows. Go ahead and lift your legs into tabletop, and we'll begin our single leg stretches, extending one leg out and keeping the other bent in towards the chest. Exhale as you extend, inhale to switch. We've got 6 more here, nice and slow and controlled. And 5. 4 more. You can do this. And 3. 2. Nice job. Last one. And give yourself a rest. Excellent work. When you're pregnant, it's important to train your core properly and safely. So if that means not lowering your legs quite as low as you normally would, that's okay. We want to focus on avoiding the coning or doming along the center of our core. So we're trying to pull the ribs down and in and belly button to the spine. Let's begin our straight leg stretches. So we'll extend one leg straight to the ceiling and one leg out. Exhale, pulse twice, and inhale to switch. The straighter the legs, the more stretch you're going to get, and we want to focus on pointing the toes as well. Exhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Nice, and rest. Go ahead and lie all the way on your back. If this is uncomfortable, you can always do this propped up on a pillow or a wedge. And we'll begin our dead bugs. So we'll lift our legs up into tabletop and our arms straight up to the ceiling. We'll pull our right arm overhead and extend the left leg straight. Exhale, pull through to center, and then inhale to alternate, pulling the left arm overhead and the right leg straight. So the focus here is to keep that lower back imprinted into the mat and keeping a neutral spine. We don't want to over tuck the pelvis though, so as long as we're keeping neutral spine as we inhale and extend our limbs, then that's the form we're shooting for. Again, we also want to avoid the doming or coning along the front of our core. Let's do 5 more here. Inhaling out, exhale, pull through to center. Nice job, and 4. Same thing here, elongate that leg, point the toe. 3 more. And 2. Last one. Exhale, pull through to center, and take a little rest. Let's transition onto our left side so we can get into our modified side oblique teaser. So we're going to be propped up onto our left elbow and on our left hip. We'll keep the legs bent and we'll be slightly leaning back. So find this comfortable position. We want to stay strong in that left side here. Bend those knees and extend the legs. Nice job. We're bending and extending, and we can even keep that right arm up towards our toes. We'll inhale down, exhale, pull those legs straight. We've got 3 more here, still staying strong in that left side. And 2, nice job. And 1. Take a little rest and we'll transition over to our right side. So now we're planted on our right elbow, on the right hip, slightly leaning back. Pull those knees up and straighten the legs. The left arm is extended out towards the toes, and we're strong in that right side here. Awesome job. We've got 5 more. And 4. You can do it. 3 more. And 2. Last one, and rest. Let's lie all the way back on our backs once again. And we'll finish off by doing a little glute bridge series. So let's pull the heels into our glutes as much as we can. Neutral spine, our chin is not tucked into our chest. You can lift the arms up to the ceiling if you'd like, otherwise they can be planted down by your hips. We'll exhale, tuck, lift, squeeze. Inhale at the top and exhale as we slowly lower down 1 vertebra at a time, releasing the pelvis at the bottom. Again, exhale, slowly tuck the pelvis, lift the hips and squeeze. Inhale at the top and exhale as you slowly lower down. Nice job. Let's do 4 more here, slowly rolling up, slowly rolling down. And as we roll up, we want to come onto the shoulders and not into the neck. Good work. 2 more. Tuck, lift, squeeze. Exhale, roll down. Last one here. Keeping those knees tracking over the ankles nice and parallel with each other. Let's do 1 more and we'll meet up at the top here. And we'll pulse up and up to the ceiling. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower down. Nice job. Let's come onto the toes as high as we can comfortably. So we'll do some bridging. Again, tucking the pelvis, lift the hips up to the ceiling and squeeze. But at the top, we're going to pull the knees apart and back together. So tuck, lift, squeeze, lift the hips, pull the knees apart, bring them back together, and then slowly lower down 1 vertebra at a time. All while doing these on our toes. Tuck, lift, squeeze, pull the knees apart, back together, and slowly lower down. Excellent job. If the toes is too much, you can do this on flat foot, no problem. Nice job. Again, you can also pull your arms up to the ceiling here as well for a little added challenge. And let's do 4 more. Pull the knees apart, back together, slowly lower down. Excellent work. And 3. Keeping that chin nice and lifted. 2 more. And last one. Excellent work. Slowly lower down, releasing the pelvis at the bottom. Nice job. Go ahead and straighten those legs up to the ceiling and give your hamstrings a nice little stretch. You can point your toes and flex your feet. You can also do little circles with your ankles if that feels good. Relax the legs. We'll come onto our side and slowly come into a kneeling or seated position. Let's roll our shoulders back a couple of times. Release the tongue from the top of your mouth and forward. Take a nice inhale, pull the arms out to the side, connect the palms, and pull your hands in front of your heart. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining along. And if you like this, I hope you stay for more next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time. Bye, everyone.